The man drowsing beside me was a major player in the espionage game, a police chief whose jack-booted cronies had committed crimes ranging from murder and intimidation to election rigging and sabotage. He was a trained and experienced spy, and now he was here to tamper with the UN-mandated independence process in Namibia, then one of the most fraught countries in the world. What he didn't know was that I was a spy too, working on the other side for South Africa's freedom-fighting opposition and Nelson Mandela's African National Congress, ANC. I seduced the chief and let him think I was just a silly blonde floozy, his harmless bit on the side. He stepped into my trap, and now it was within my power to decide if this would be the last mistake he would ever make. The year was 1989, and Namibia was a tinderbox. The country was in the throes of revolution, and its birth as a nation was proving difficult. The UN and the wider world had its eyes trained on Africa's western coast. A UN resolution mandated the independence process, but free and democratic nations aren't so easily conceived. Already too much blood had been spilled. The nationalist government of South Africa was stretched thin to begin with, barely upholding the system of apartheid that sustained it. And now the UN wanted it to give up Namibia as well, even if that meant prizing it from the apartheid state's death grip. The rulers of my country were like cornered animals, besieged on all fronts and all the more dangerous for it. They weren't going to just hand over Namibia, no matter what the foreign meddlers at the UN said. Agents of the apartheid government were everywhere, crawling through the desert and using every dirty trick they had to frustrate the independence process. I was in bed with one of those agents.